7 Things You Didn't Know About Skylar Grey. The world of pop music is filled to the brim with talented singers, instrumentalists, songwriters, DJs, and producers. Many times, those responsible for the massive hits we all hum and love are hidden in the background, although some of them end up becoming even bigger stars than the artists they write for. Just think of Lady Gaga, Frank Ocean, or Bruno Mars. But if somebody fits that definition to a T, it is the amazing Skylar Grey, whose upcoming album, Partly Cloudy with a Chance of Tears, is much awaited. Skylar has gone a long way from mother-daughter folk indie duos to being the co-author behind Eminem and Rihanna's wonderful Love the Way You Lie, displaying her heavenly vocals on Dr. Dre's I Need a Doctor, captivating with her cover of Stand By Me during the commercial break for the 2018 Super Bowl, and being featured by the likes of Nicki Minaj, Eminem, Macklemore, or David Guetta. If you want to find out what has turned her into the next big thing, keep watching to discover 7 things you probably didn't know about Skylar Grey. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, the best way to show it is by clicking on the like and subscribe buttons. We are always coming up with new fun facts and news about your favorite film and music stars, so make sure you hit the bell icon too. You'll get a notification every time a new video hits our channel and will always be updated. Number 7. Skylar Grey Rechristened for Success. If you've had trouble finding Skylar's name on the credits of songs she wrote, you might be looking for the wrong name. Until she started performing as a solo artist, Skylar, born Holly Brooke Hafferman, was known as Holly Brooke. She took some time to pick the right stage name for herself, but in 2010 she eventually landed on Skylar Grey, spelled with an A. She chose it because the sky and gray represented the abstract idea of the unknown, and she wanted to dive right into it and be fearless in her pursuit of success. Pretty deep, right? The last change to her name seems minuscule, but it's important. She decided to spell Grey with an E. She came to the decision because she wanted the name to seem more masculine. She doesn't consider herself a feminine person, and she wanted her name to reflect her identity. We have never looked that deep into the world of vowels, but hey, she's the award-winning artist. Number 6. She's been performing since she was 6. No one becomes an artist overnight, and Grey is no exception. She was lucky enough to be born in a musical family. Her mom played the guitar, the harp, the banjo, and the dulcimer. Her dad was no slouch either. He still sings in a barbershop quartet. With parents like that, encouragement is a given. At the tender age of 6, she formed the folk duo Generations with her mom. It sounds like a fun mother-daughter activity, but they were serious about it. They released a total of 3 studio albums together. Sometimes we barely pay attention to our moms on the phone, but then again, they don't play the banjo. With such good practice, it is no wonder Skylar started getting work as a songwriter when she was barely 18 years old. One of her most famous assignments was for none other than Captain Marvel herself. Brie Larson's album, Finally Out of PE, featured 2 songs co-written by Grey. That same year, she appeared on Fort Minor's hit song Where'd You Go, which became certified platinum. Managers kept getting in touch with her, and she even performed in commercials and theatrical shows. It was only a matter of time until her biggest break came. Can you guess what it was? Number 5. She's the first female artist to produce an Eminem song. That's right, Grey has the honor of being the only female artist to enter Eminem's pantheon of producers with Leaving Heaven, from his latest album, Music to Be Murdered By. Of course, the Eminem-Skylar connection started quite a while before that, and the story is truly inspiring. At that time in her life, Skylar was having trouble getting jobs as a songwriter, so she decided to lock herself in a cabin and isolate herself from the rest of the world. Her publisher suggested that she should work with English producer Alex da Kid, who sent her a few beats. She decided to try and write a song to one of Alex's beats, and the first one was Love the Way You Lie. They say third time's a charm, but not so with Skylar. The song was so successful that it got her a Song of the Year Grammy nomination, and she recorded a solo version to commemorate her return to top form. Of course, Em and Skylar have collaborated on a few more songs after that. They got together on Dr. Dre's I Need a Doctor, and once again on Skylar's single, Come On Let Me Ride. To this day, Grey admits that Eminem is her favorite artist to work with. It's no wonder. If it weren't for their friendship, Skylar might still be holed up in that cabin.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, she's gonna kill.
Number 4. Marilyn Manson is a big inspiration. Grey is basically well known for her complete mastery of folk and pop. That's why it's not surprising to hear that she's been influenced by songwriters like Joni Mitchell, Neil Young, Bob Dylan, or Bon Iver. However, her list of idols has a few surprises along the way. You might be shocked to hear that her main inspiration is spooky hard rocker Marilyn Manson. Manson's influence might be difficult to spot in Skylar's songs, but it's definitely there in spirit. She says her biggest impulse lies in writing for different music genres, and she tries to follow her creative energy wherever it leads her. Number 3. She is covered in tattoos for a reason. Besides her extraordinary talent, one of the first things anyone notices about Skylar is the collection of tattoos all over her body. Her back, her arms, her hands, and her chest are almost completely covered in ink. The reason behind her passion for tats has a lot to do with her name change. In an interview, she admitted that she got inked up to look intimidating. After a long time letting herself be pushed around, she went for a tougher look. It looks like the trick worked, though Grey is a bit regretful over them. She likes the way she looks, but she's sorry that she got them for the wrong reasons. Now that the music industry respects her, she knows she never really needed tattoos to begin with. In any case, they gave her the confidence she needed at one point. Plus, they look pretty cool, if you ask us. Number 2. She's got a ton of awards. If you want a sturdy shelf, just ask Skylar where to get one. We're only saying that because it must be chock full of the innumerable awards she has earned over her career. Don't think that her success is limited to Love the Way You Lie. She already got an MTV Ringtone of the Year award for Where'd You Go?, her song with Fort Minor. If you think Ringtone of the Year doesn't have a nice ring to it, let's try the next one for size. In 2014, Grey received a Breakthrough Award from Variety, and she got 2 more from the Vivo Certified Awards. Still not impressed? We're not done. She's been a multiple nominee for the World Music Awards several times. And of course, we're not forgetting her Grammy nomination for the Rihanna-Eminem duet. That does sound better, doesn't it? Number 1. She's engaged to her co-writer. Skylar has been lucky enough to count on the help of her family since the beginning of her career. Besides that, her list of collaborators is impressive, but there's one name that pops up much more often than any other, that of her frequent co-writer Elliot Taylor. They have created more than a few songs together for artists as renowned as Celine Dion. But that's not the only thing Skylar and Elliot do together. Since 2017, the two have been in a relationship that goes beyond the purely professional. And then, in 2019, they decided to take it to the next level by getting engaged. The affiance happened as Skylar Grey was working on her album Angel with Tattoos, and the butterflies in her stomach were an inspiration for many of the songs in it. She returned the favor by co-writing Elliot's debut album, which has a couple of beautiful duets between the starry-eyed lovers. Let's hope the two lead a wonderful life together, as a couple and in the world of music. Well, that's our video dedicated to tattooed angel Skylar Grey. If you have any other interesting facts, don't keep quiet. Leave us a comment below the video. Also, remember to click on the like and subscribe buttons to show your support. We upload new videos every week, so make sure to hit the bell icon and you'll get notified when that happens. Thanks for watching, and see you soon!